Something significant I think will happen to me in the future is moving to New York or Los Angeles.
My husband and I are planning to do some traveling.
I'm going to publish a novel or a screenplay. It's going to happen.
Today, we're asking people to look into their past and look into their future. When they look into the past, we're asking them to tell us about significant events that have happened to them.
My father passed away.
Adopting my dog.
I started a business.
Getting divorced.
And we're asking them to look into the future and imagine significant events that might happen to them in the future.
I will open up my own restaurant.
My husband and I will purchase a home.
I will be a grandfather for the first time.
The good things were put on yellow magnets, and the bad ones on blue.
So what we've constructed are two really beautiful boards, one that is supposed to hold all of the things that have happened in the past, and one that will hold all the things that people foresee happening in the future.
The results showed us something interesting. It turns out the past was a pretty even mix of good and bad, yet the future was almost all good things. So let's be clear, optimism's a good thing. But when optimism gets in the way of planning for the future, it's your enemy and it's not your friend.
We want people to take away from this that it's okay to be optimistic about their futures, but they also need to be aware that there is a mix of both positive and negative things that happen in life, and they need to be able to plan realistically for both those things to happen in the future.
Now that I've seen this demonstration, it makes me think that I really should be a little more realistic in my future plans.
I do need to think about worst-case scenarios and plan for that.
Things not always go the way you want them to. Have a backup plan, maybe even a backup plan to a backup plan.
You know, it's natural to think optimistically, but it's not hard to think realistically. If you look back in time, it's probably a pretty good predictor of the mix of good and bad things that are going to happen to you in the days to come.